Hello today, how do you do? Today will be my second episode of, whatever I've been doing so far. As of now, I have no future plans to continue, but I will try my hardest. It began with this potato. I had tried to put my stuff into a chest. However, as soon as I did, this one potato stood out from all. So, after a quick photo shoot, I decided to go into the chest, take out some eggs, and throw them into the air. Funnily enough, I needed the baked potatoes too, so there was an extra slot. Sometimes I feel as if my items tend to mutiny. It looks as if today we are going to go into the Nether. I can't wait. Now, the reason for me going into the Nether today is simple. I want to explore new terrain. A simple way to put it is the overworld is huge, big, and traveling through the Nether and building a puzzle elsewhere will be a shorter trip. Soon after I had found the thing, the only thing left for me to do was find a suitable environment for me to build my portal. First, I had to mine up to where I could stand on top. I figured building one on the inside of it wouldn't be the most suitable, at the least case. I at least hope not to get turned around while trying to make it back here. If, of course, I have a good spawn in the overworld. It happened suddenly. I made it up to the top, but then I was attacked by a firing blaze. What a tragedy indeed. I have to build back up. I had found it. The best place for me to build my portal. The only thing standing in my way was this blaze. I had thought he had fallen to the bottom. Little did I know, I would be mistaken. I saw one off in the distance and decided to take cover. That was when I saw him. I went into third-person perspective and saw him creeping up from behind the wall. So I murdered him. Naturally. Self-defense. From there, I built the first 2 blocks of my portal and continued. My journey would bring me far. I had to kill this one though because he came too close. It had come naturally to me that I may as well take some pictures to remember this. And, a couple extra seconds wouldn't. I built the portal and lit it. Now to see where I would end up. The question was, would I end up in the savannah? Would I end up in the mountain terrain? Would I end up in the plains? Or would I be lucky, finding ice spikes? Or maybe even a spruce forest? Only time will tell. And of course the end of this portal. Judging of which I hope is great, as the building terrain has taken a leap of a minute. Oh, Here I was, in the middle of the ocean, on a floating pearl. I decided to build a small platform to keep me safe. At the very least, I wouldn't fall off. It was then that I decided to go back through, find a different spot to build my portal, and travel there. This wasn't the greatest. So, I had spotted another place. It wasn't quite on top of the Nether Fortress as I had desired, but I traveled through the Nether Fortress, opened a chest, seems that I've already looted it, and continued. During my quest, I had made it to the end, and I mined back to the top, because I didn't see my location that I was looking at. So I decided to mine to the top, see if I could find it there. After mining really a lot of blocks, I had found a cliff. And I was tired of mining there, so I decided to jump down. It wasn't my greatest idea, but it wasn't my worst in the least. You will come to see later that sticky situations happen. I began to tower. I figured that I should find the thing around here somewhere. I did acknowledge that I might be way too low for me to possibly spot it. I found the basalt biome. It's not exactly what I was looking for an adventure. In fact, I was hoping to get somewhere in the overworld. So I had gone to the side, and I dodged some fires. And when looking over the edge of this cliff, I had seen it. The area I had been looking at before, specifically to build my portal. After building it, I spare you the time. I wondered where we would be. And it turns out that, thank God, we were not in the middle of the ocean a second time. At the very least, we were in a forest. This drown came up. Nonetheless, while I was doing something, I had slashed it and killed it. Of course, out of self-defense, do not forget. I had traveled through the woods for a hefty amount of time, looking for a new adventure. Hoping that I would find something exciting, perhaps a temple or a cave. I had found one of those two. I had found a cave. How exciting. I cannot wait to explore. Given the right tools, I would be able to gather diamonds. I would have to hope that they would spawn here though. As I know, diamonds aren't the easiest to find. I've tried many times on this world, even way before recording. I had gathered some iron that I had spotted in the corner of my eye. I continued down, and I had found some mobs. I figured that the stuff would be down here, since, well, you find rare stuff the deeper you go. I spotted a zombie. The skeleton shot me, so I had to murder him in self-defense. This one shot me too, just like his brother. What a shame indeed. Then, a block of TNT. It attacked me. I couldn't even kill it. It was gone. But at the very least, I had spotted some iron. This was basically the gold rush. Except it was iron and I was thousands of blocks away from home, still wondering how I would even get there. I had mined some iron, got some more, and then eventually, after I had stopped mining the iron, I continued on my way. Found a skeleton. He didn't even get the chance to shoot me this time. I saw an arachnid. I continued on after murdering them both. This is what I mean when I say sticky situations, as I assume slimes are sticky. So I collected their slime balls and continued. I eaten the baked potatoes, and moving on to the next scene. I had found more iron and mining the iron seemed to be rewarding at the least. I'd bring it home. Fortune gave me extra. When continuing, I found another walking block of TNT. This time he wasn't as lucky. But guess what I found? I had found it. My adventure. Indeed, this would be fun. But first, get the iron. I had gotten on top, taking a few pictures, jumping from platform to platform, taking pictures at every moment I could. I even got this cool shot where it almost looks like I could use it as a screensaver. It was then I spotted diamonds. I had jumped down to receive them. I dug out the area around, found more diamonds. This means it would be at least 2 vein. I lit a fire so I could see. I didn't want to miss anything. After mining the first block, there was a second one as well. That was a 3 vein of diamonds. How lucky could I be? I got 6. That means at least 2 diamonds per block. I had found this cavern-like thing. When I turned, I saw a tunnel with light at the end of it. I went there and I saw a mine cart with a chest in it, facing through a wall. What I had found in there was some extra light. I had ran out of those previously. Some rails, some redstone, a name tag, and some beetroot seeds. I didn't collect the iron because I figured I'd had enough already. I had a stack of 7 pieces, in fact. Continuing on, I had left the tunnel. That is until I spotted these. I mined out the area again to see if I could, stop in the lava. And at the very least, show you how many were there. It was only a single vein, but I'm thankful to have them at all. When continuing on to the cave, I hoped to find more diamonds, but I didn't think I'd be so lucky. And then I found another skeleton, some zombies, and more skeletons. I decided to fight them as they could never face the wrath of me without more spawned. I thank you for watching. I hope that you will subscribe and like. However, you do not have to do those things. Leave a comment. Comment zombie. Goodbye. I hope you have a great day.